So now we're going to look at split payments and how do we split payments. In this case, we'll go ahead and choose table 2. We'll go ahead and add a few items in here to make it easy on the split. We'll go ahead and hit stay because we want to split the check right after this. And at the moment, your split payment is going to be available in table service mode. So notice here you have a split payment. We're going to go ahead and hit split pay. Now you have a series of options. So you could print the check or the bill in this case, and it will print one copy. But if you do split by item, we can actually go ahead and split this. So I'll say first one, second one, and let's say this one. And if I tap split, I'll go ahead and split those items. Then I can continue to split the check as well. So I'm going to split those two items. So in this case, you're just essentially picking which items you want to split and which ones you want to leave on the original check. And let's say if you made a mistake and you wanted to move one item from one check to another, you just simply tap on that, tap in this area, and it will automatically move that item from that check to this check. The same applies if you want to move an item from one of the split checks. Notice this is check 26. That's 26.1, 26.2, and 26.3 is down here. So I'm going to tap on that, and I'm going to tap here in the blue section here, and it will move that back to my original check. And let's say if you're done, you don't have to split this last one. You can if you wanted to. So for the sake of consistency, we'll go ahead and do that. And if you hit pay, then it will automatically take you to the payment screen where you can make the payment for that specific check. Notice that when you are trying to split the check, you can't split the first check and then go ahead and make a payment, come back and split it again into multiple checks. You have to perform all of your splits, and once that is done, then you can go ahead and make a payment. So what I did is I hit add item, I came in here and I can see all my checks, but if I hit pay now, it'll take me back to this screen. And let's say I've printed the bill, and by the way, if I hit this print bill, you'll hear it's going to print 4 copies. So there's the second, third, and fourth. So it printed all my split bills in here, and once I've given it to the customer, I can go back to my transactions. Let's say I've already logged out. There's my check, and if I tap on that, you could see all my split payments here. So once I go to paycheck, it'll bring me back to my screen where I can go ahead and pay those checks. So let's say I made a mistake, you could just simply undo it. So once you hit undo, it'll bring you back to your original way, and you can split it another way if you wish. So that was split by item. Split by seed will work very similar to that. So this is going to ask you which way you want to split it. This is, let's say we want to split it 4 ways evenly. It will automatically split the check 4 ways evenly in here. If you hit reprint, it will automatically print the bills in 4, and you can start making the payments on each one. And again, if you made a mistake there, you just simply undo it, and it will bring you back to the original check. Please note that if you split a check by item or by seat and you make a payment on one of them, then you can no longer undo the split because the payment has been made on one of those. So in this case, I'll just go ahead and split it and just do split by item, and I'll hit pay now, and I'll just go ahead and cash the first one out, and we'll take a look at how that transaction is actually cashed out. So notice this one is saying paid, this is still unpaid. I'm gonna act as if I made a mistake and exited out. Then I can always go back to my transaction page, tap on here, and I can see both my checks in here, and I can simply hit paycheck, and it will take me to my payment screen where I can make a payment and pay the second transaction. So in this case, I'll go ahead and pay that with a credit card so you can see the difference. So in this case, I'm going to leave a $2 tip. We'll go ahead and do an electronic signature, and we'll hit no receipt. Now in this case, we're going to go back to our transaction page. I'm going to go here, transactions, and I'm going to filter and select all in this case and hit filter again. So this will bring me to all my transactions, and notice that here I'll have both transactions in here. And if I hit order preview, it will also show me that transaction detail split individually in that for that specific check.